is our dwarf stove from, is it Tiny Wood Stoves?
This was the big problem that everyone spoke about with the other type of stove that we were considering.
Because it wasn't packaged well.
Is that it wasn't packaged well. Oh boy. It's going to be so heavy. A mitt for handling things.
What we're doing here is we're just going to burn it off for the first seasoning burn, if you will. That way any paint fumes or whatever are burnt before we put it in the cabin.
Make sure I don't have any manuals or anything left in here.
Toys.
Today is the day. today is the day that we are going to finish the roof. And that means getting the gable trim, rake trim, what is that called? Rake trim?
Denver
Yeah.
Gables.
Those things. We're going to get those done, and the ridge cap, and that'll be the roof finished. It's been really hard to make any progress this month, and also by extension make videos, because we got hit with not one, but 2 really bad stomach bugs. Like, really, really bad. And so we have not been able to do much work. Today is the first day that we can actually reasonably expect that we can function. So we're gonna get up there and do as much work as we can. No, we're gonna do all the work. We're gonna do all the things. How are you feeling?
I'm glad you're getting on the roof and not me.
This ratchet is so rusted. This is the one that we used to hold up the tailgate
Oh.
when the tailgate was falling off the truck.
So I drove through salt and all
Yeah.
that stuff because that was wintertime.
Yeah. But it still works.
Don't you have like dozens of ratchet straps now?
Yeah, I have
You could probably retire it.
not dozens. I have like 9.
It's a beautiful sunny day too. Perfect for this type of work.
Yes, and it's gonna rain tomorrow, so it's a good time to finish the roof. Although the roof has been there with just the zip tape that I currently have covering the ridge, and everything stayed completely dry, including around the chimney, which means we did the chimney right. We can finally return our neighbor's ladder after today too, because we won't have to get up so high anymore.
We're moving the picnic table because we're getting to the part that I'm most excited about, which is landscaping. And where the picnic table has been for the last couple of years is now going to be path to the cabin. And we're getting gravel delivered today, so we want to mark out that path and finally have a dry place to walk.
I was trying to show like where it would be.
Yeah, okay.
It's lighter than I remember.
It's drier. So springtime is always like the most messy, muddy, nasty part up here, and also like when I think this property is at its least prettiest, at least early spring. And we still have a lot of mud here, as you can see. But what we're going to do is we're going to relay these paths that we did a couple years ago and put in better drainage so that they don't get mud covered every spring. And then hopefully get a lot more like really nice larger shrubs in here so that it doesn't take so long to fill in. And the challenge with that is that we have to find shrubs that are deer resistant and are good with like boggier soil. We definitely are going to be bringing in a lot of soil to like amend it and make it easier, but it's very heavy clay up here, and a lot of bushes and shrubs don't do very well with that. So I will be making a lot of greenhouse trips, which I'm not sad about, but the challenge is to kind of figure out what I need before I go there so I don't just get blinded by all the pretty things and buy things that won't do well. But I'm really excited to get some things looking a little bit better around here today already. My paint ran out. All right, that probably seems like the least amount of progress ever achieved in a time lapse. But here is what we're working with. There's a lot of roots, and it's really heavy boggy soil. So we get it done, but it's, I think, going to be slower going. So Joe's morning is turning out a little less productive than what he was hoping for. He first forgot his screw gun. It was in our van instead of in the truck, so he had to run back and get that. And then he was going to do the gable trim, and the one side fits, but the other side, the rib of the roofing panels lands at just the wrong point, so he has to go back to the metal sheet metal place and get brand new trim for one whole side of the cabin. So that's a almost 40-minute drive each way. So I hope that we're able to get some, if not all of this done today, but it's definitely not getting done this morning, and it's a little frustrating, but I'm going to keep trying to shovel some mud and maybe trim some brush for breaks with the mud too. Frustrating, but we really need to get this done. Tomorrow it's supposed to rain quite a bit, so that's why the pressure's on today, and we just want to be done with this roof so we can move on to things that are a little bit more closer to the ground and a little bit more straightforward. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark out this end of the path just so I kind of know where I'm taking it, and maybe it'll be a little bit easier.
And why is he moving closely?
Because he's going to dump this. Oh, he's in some deep mud over here.
Probably stop there, right?
Yeah, that's good.
be, ouch, be careful because of the tar. Okay. Oh. Okay, if I go like this, can you?
Yeah.
Okay, be careful.
Okay, I'm at the edge. What Joe is doing right now is he's putting on something called ultravent. It's a venting foam that goes underneath the ridge cap. And since he has to sit on the peak to put these things on, including the ridge cap, we got him a kneeling pad so that he doesn't get hurt by the sheets of metal that...
Yes, let's just say hurt. Let's not think about how it would be hurt.
so that something unfortunate doesn't happen with the sheets of metal that are exposed up there. Is it bad? Oh, it's okay. All right.
So that was easily the most painful job that I've done on the cabin so far, sitting up there on that peak. I'm really glad that it's done, and it is done. We still have some rake trim to do, but no more sitting on the peak. That was way more than uncomfortable. I'm definitely glad that I already became a father prior to going through that. You may have noticed that we lit the wood stove outside, and what we didn't show is that the wood stove, it was still pretty hot, and we didn't want to put it in the cabin just yet, so because we don't have our hearth for it. So we actually stored it in the wash house for safekeeping, keep it dry, and that'll be going in the cabin very shortly. That's about it for this video. I'm going to not use my legs for a while and get back to work once I can walk again. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.